Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today's generator is going to be a Predator 3500 inverter generator. And he's just said they got problems, so I'm not really sure. I know I already took the cover off on this side. Here's the cover here, which if you want to know how to take the cover off on these, this is the side where the oil filled part is, right there. You just pull that screw, Phillips, that screw, lift up your rubber piece on the top, because this would be tucked underneath. Lift it up and just pull. And it's got the little tabs here. Little tabbies that take it off. They go in their holes. And it sits in those grooves, just like that. To put it back on. Anyway, one thing I noticed, they had a spark plug out. And it's just sitting there. So, I can tell you what it is, guys. I'll tell you right now, right off the bat. It's got a bad CDI box. I just fixed another one just like it. Had a bad CDI box. So, and I did confirm it. I just tried starting it, and there's no spark at all. So, I'm going to show you where the CDI box is located on these. Because, guarantee if it ain't have no spark, dude, that is what it is. It has a bad CDI box. This is the other one I repaired, and is actually starting and running good. So let's get into this video, and I'll show you actually how to take this cover off as well. This is kind of a pain in the bungy hole. You know what I mean? All right. Well, what to start on this thing, guys, is on the very top you have these two rubber covers. And you'll need something pointy to get in there. Screwdriver, whatever you can find that will just shove in there to pop this out. Doing. So, on both of those, you're going to want to pull them out. And then, you're going to want to take these screws out. This is the exhaust side. You're going to have Phillips screwdrivers here. Take all three of these out. And then come to your other side. You're going to want to take this Phillips out. That one I'm pretty sure can stay. Battery's charging right now. I should just disconnect it and do that. Also, you're going to pull these covers off on the wheels. Screwdriver. And I just said Phillips. It's a straight screwdriver. Look at that. I'm dyslexic. It's not Phillips. So just pry that off. Like that, and you're going to want to pull that wheel off. Just take that cotter key, slide out. Voila. Just pull that out. Get a washer on there. Because you're going to want to take both these wheels off them. You're going to want to pull this wheel off and this wheel. And then you have 10 millimeter, 3 bolts. Not bolts, nuts. They're not even nuts. Bolts. I was right the first time. You have 3 nuts. 1, 2, 3. And they're 10 millimeter. Oh, look at that. I can do that one by hand. Look at there. So, I'm going to get this cover off here. Now, I'll just start at the top. We'll just take that one off since I already got that one up there. Can you guys believe it's already October? I can't believe it's already October. Oh, there's so much stuff I gotta do. Yeah, well, it happens. Winter time is approaching. Pretty soon the snow's gonna be flying. I know, I'm talking dirty. No, I'm swearing, not talking dirty. So, of course, you folks down in the south, you got it lucky. You don't have to worry about the snow. Up here, Northeast Ohio, we get lake effect snow. We get snow up to my waist. Yeah. Yeah. You might say, oh, that's fun. Ooh, that'd be great. Nah, not when you got to go to work every day and you got to live every day in this stuff. No. I like it, don't get me wrong. I do like it. But it can be a pain in the butt. Anyway. Now I'm going to remove these 3 bolts over here. Just like that. Put my screws someplace I don't lose them. Matter of fact, let me disconnect the battery. Because it's in my way. Reconnect it over here. Out of my way. As everything falls on the floor. My disaster. Now, remove this 1 bolt. Screw. I keep getting these messed up here. It's because I know I'm filming. And I'm saying bolt nuts. Anyway. Try to lose it, throw it away. Alright, now we're going to take this wheel off. And the reason why, guys, you know what? Let me do these bolts first. I did it again. And the bolts, they're screws. Yeah. Nah, they're bolts. 3 bolts. Matter of fact, I pulled an engine last night out of a van I got to do on a Tahoe engine swap. So, my tools on my truck. I got to go get my tools out. Hang on. I've got the tool. Okay, now.
Uh-oh.
Lost it. I usually keep old magnets around just for that reason. Now, gonna want to find something to prop up under here. Let's see, I think I'll prop it up with anything I can find myself. Because these things are heavy. 1 wheel. Hey, look at it. I forgot to take that one off. So, that bolt. I said it again. Bolt. I'm obsessed with bolts. You got a washer on there. Took off the clip and the magnet stuck there. Save that one. Alright, now. I heard something fall. Uh-oh. Look at there. That fell too. Clip broke. Clip was broken in the front of that. There it is. I'm going to probably put this up here. Because this doesn't come out, guys. Unfortunately. I just drape it over. But boy, you can see someone probably should replace this pull rope because it's getting frayed. It's been used a lot. I did notice me put my little jump box on here. I'm going to show you that the starter wasn't working. But the CD box looks pretty awful. But I'll show you that, guys, in a minute. So let's get my handy dandy jump box here. Homemade jumper. And we'll do this. Make sure it doesn't touch and short out and cause a fire and have a barbecue. That's what that was doing. So I think what I'm going to try, come back over here, see if the relay's clicking, but you never know. Starter could be shot. So what I'm going to do, I'll take the camera here and show you in just a second what I'm doing here. You jump this wire. I mean, if you really want, you can pull this wire off. Me, I do it the dangerous way. Take any piece of metal I can find, connect it to my jump box, and I think the starter's shot. All I see is sparks out of that bad boy. All right. Lucky I have a parts machine that I can probably rob the starter from. So let me get the camera off, and I'm going to show you guys this what I did there. Now for the starter, this is your relay, of course. Your actuator for the relay. Oh, let me zoom in on it there. There we go. This is the actuator for the puts power to your solenoid. This wire here is coming from your battery. And this one here goes obviously right to your starter. So what I did is direct power to this right here. If you want to take it off right here, 10 millimeter, you can. But I put a jump wire on here, as you saw what I just did. And the starter seems to be frozen. So that's what I did there. Now, let's go with the CDI box. This here is your CDI box that generates the spark. It looks pretty like some gook got on it. Oil or dirt. The cap's not blowed up. Neither is that one. Usually that's why they put the X on the top, because they'll look like a little volcano. They'll blow up. And these wires here are all for your kill switches. So if you want to test it, make sure that maybe a switch or something is not shorting out in here. Just disconnect that and try your spark again. I'm going to do that real quick here. And I know this is bad, but I want to try just in case that one of the switches might be shorting out. With that disconnected. Okay, so let me focus there. Why is this thing sideways? On the starter, I'm going to remove the starter first. So I'm going to pull this cheap rubber cover off that's falling apart here. Looks like it might have. Yep, it's pretty well shot. I'm going to pull this off here. And take my 10 millimeter. I guess that's not going to be finger looking good. Take this off. This is your positive wire. Now make sure your battery's not connected when you do this. Disconnect your battery, because if you accidentally drop this and short out against something, you'll burn that wire right up and potentially cause a fire. My big fingers are trying to grab these washers without dropping them. I'm just going to put the nut right back on it. Just like that. Now that I have that out of the way. Oh yeah, by the way, I did try that CDI. I'm sure you're probably waiting for that. I unplugged it. It still had no spark, just so you know. That did not help. So, now that I got that part of the wire, now you're going to have an 8 millimeter, one down here at the bottom. And you're going to have one right here at the top. So, I'm sure you guys are not going to want to watch this, but maybe. See if my impact fits in there. Nope. Man, I love using my impact whenever I can. So, I guess I'm just going to have to use the ratchet. Yep. Helps to go the right way. And they come off fairly easy. That one, I'm going to loosen the bottom one, get that one out first. I guess I should zoom out so you guys can see that. bottom one out. Once it's pretty loose, I could just get that out with my fingers, I hope. Yep. Do-do-do-do-do. Halloween's coming. That's exciting. I already had a Halloween episode here, and just a Smeagol showed up. I lost a 10mm. It was nuts. I don't know what happened. I blanked out for a minute. Someone said I was Smeagol. Damn precious. Precious. What was that? So. We got a 10-mile long bolt here. You got big fat fingers like I do. Kind of hard to get in there. All right. Now, take this starter out. There's the starter. It seems to be turning inside there. Well, maybe not. That's just the Bendix turning. Duh. Oh, yeah. That starter's frozen. I'll try one more time on the battery, but I do believe I have another one of these. Okay. I can hear it in your guys' head. Okay. I can just hear it now. Buckets. Take it apart. Let's see it. Take it apart. See what happened to it. All right. Let me pull this apart here real quick. Matter of fact, let's do the front side first. Take it apart and just see what's going on here. 3 bolts on the top, huh? Nuts, bolts, screws. That's it, screws. Fasteners. You know, I'm just going to say fasteners from now on. Ooh, I hear Thompson Raceway going on already. Got some races tonight. Hey, look at that. Let's take this out. Take the little washer. I want to try it one more time just to see. Now let's take this part apart here. So, hooked up a ground. Let's see if this thing arcs again, right? Well, the motor works. You know what? I wonder. Listen, aha. I've already spotted it laying here. Look at that. There's a tooth. Let me zoom in on that. There it is. There's a tooth laying here. There it is.
Oh no.
Right there. Tooth was caught in it, broken, and it was caught in a gear. I'm going to replace the starter anyway because I don't want to have a broken gear. That's what was wrong with that. Well, let me go grab the other starter. And yeah, got the new one on. Now that we got the new one put on, here's the old one. I put it back together. It actually still works, but being with that tooth missing, it probably won't last very long. So I'm not going to use it. I'll just save it for the motor, if anything. All right, now what I'm going to do is drop the camera. I'm going to hook the wires up. Let's see if this thing will turn over with a new starter. So, contact. Cool. ready to rock and roll. Now, onto the CDI box. It's in place here, and all you got is 2 Phillips screws. Pretty simple. Take those 2 Phillips screws out. And it comes loose just like that after you unplug this. Kill wires. And then you have wire ties. These ones are kind of funky. These are the wire ties that it has that screw on. Me, I reuse everything. I'm like my grandfather. World War II vet. Saved everything. Learned how to fix everything. Oop, dropping a screw. So I unscrew it here. And what I like to do on these wire ties, get my little sharp object here. Just pull back on that little tab. Pull this out. You can go from behind too. This is the easiest part here. Get 2 hands going here. There we go. Now I can reuse that. Some of you guys I know can't afford buying a bag of this stuff. So, of course, this one's already broke. So, I'm just going to cut this one anyway. Because it really don't matter. It's like it kind of dry rotted. Or maybe someone else cut it. Who knows? Alright, so when you see the eye box, you only got the 2 wire, or you got 2 plugs. You have this 1 plug here, of course. And then you have these 2 here. Which are color coded. Red, yellow. This is like orange and white. So now, I ordered these off eBay. Let me get it out of the bag here. I'm going to pause the camera right now because it's taking too long and people get bored. All right. All right, so I am recording, right? All right. So I went to eBay. And I looked up this generator. And I found the CDI box. Brand new. Look at there. Brand new. Yeah, buddy. Now the color code's a little different, I think, on these. Yeah, see, this one has... Well, that's weird. Okay. No, it ain't. That ain't weird. This has green, yellow. This is just a solid. Ah, look at there. Yeah, that's the same color too. Okay. All right, from Fleabay, I got these. You can just unplug it. Looks a little different. Yeah, no, it isn't. It's the same. What do you know? And checking the colors and making sure they're right. Same with this one. Make sure they didn't screw up in the factory. Orange, white, orange, white. All right. Throw this one away. Now, get back in the frame here. There we go. Plug this in. I'm going to set it down. I want to try it first, make sure we got spark. All right, now I put the camera over there by the spark plug. Let's see if this thing has any spark now. Contact! Ah, it does have spark. Can't see it shooting all the time in the picture, but it's got good spark now. Well, let's put the plug back in it. Let's put this screws back in. CDI box. So of course, just repeat your steps. Let's put the screws back in the same spot. Hey, what'd you guys think of the cow drop, by the way? I couldn't believe it. I'd never heard of that before. I had to go check it out. It would last the whole 15 minutes, but you know what? It was fun to go check it out. A lot of people on the short that I made for it really liked it. That was pretty cool. Gives you an idea if you have a cow. Family reunion or family get together or even a picnic at the house. We're gonna have a cow drop. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do now, put the wiring back the way it was. I'm gonna put this here back on. Of course, it helps to go through the right hole. All right. Slide that back up. Of course, I have to put it on the right way. I just put it on backwards. All right. I'll put that back there. And then I'm going to get a wire tie, and I'm going to wire tie this here. All right, let's. I'm going to finish buttoning this up, and then we'll see this thing runs. All right, so what I did now. I got the starters on, CDI boxes in, wires are tightened up nice and neat. I'm not going to put the covers all on yet because maybe I have to clean the carburetor. Maybe there's something other issue, but hey, I want to see if it starts just by fixing the CDI box and that starter. All right. Gonna make me look stupid. All right, baby. Start for me. Contact, yes, contact. Tells me it's putting out 123 volts. Seems to be working. That carburetor sounds like it could need a little bit of clean out. I might use I have this cover off. I'm going to pull it off just to blow it out, clean up, make sure it's all. There's dirt gets in these suckers, especially the guys that use these on the job. Sand gets in there, a little bit of dirt. And that little bit of dirt can get up in there and cause a bunch of problems. So, better safe than sorry. Might throw in an inline fuel filter. It's always a good idea. Let's go with that. Let me get this back together. We'll show you after it's done. All right, so it's all together now, guys. Turn this back on. Voltage coming up. It's good. I'm just waiting for the battery to finish charging, put the battery back in it. All right, that's two now. Two down. I got a couple more junky ones to go. So. Okay, so now just gotta. Why am I telling you? Where'd it go? Where's my 10 millimeter? Hey, look at that. Beautiful rainy fall day. These are changing colors. Oh man, I'm not ready for this. I got so much to do. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out. Just a simple CDI box and a starter on that. Great. I'm passing my knowledge on. I love it. But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And watch again. We'll put out more videos. All right, guys. Have yourself a great night or weekend you got coming up. And we'll talk to you guys soon. By the way, where's your 10 more? Mine's right here. All right. We'll see you. You guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.